We don't yet have a full handle on how high the ISM will go this cycle, but if it goes above 60, I mean, those are high prices in Bitcoin. That's above 300,000, maybe even higher.
In today's breakdown, we've got a huge update from Raoul Pal, one of the sharpest minds in the space, who just dropped some game changing insights on the Bitcoin market. In a must watch interview on the Journeyman podcast, he revealed his latest predictions on Bitcoin, the macro landscape, and what investors need to prepare for right now. If you're serious about staying ahead of the curve, you won't want to miss this. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update, and if you find value in this, tap that like button. It helps more people get this crucial info. Now, let's get into it.
When you zoom out, Bitcoin is just retesting where it broke out from. That's it, guys. It's hardly a big deal. When we look at the RSI of Bitcoin, it's like the second most oversold it's been in this entire cycle. These are opportunities. When it gets this oversold, yes, it can chop around a bit at those lows, might even make a new low, might chop, rally, new low, which will then diverge on the RSI. But it's telling you 1 month from now, prices will start climbing for sure. They'll be higher than here. And then 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, we should have much higher prices. As we start transitioning into summer, you get this breakout in M2 and then a retest. We've had the breakout and retest. And what happens is after that retest, that tends to be phase one correction of the banana zone. We started the banana zone in September, October, November. Then we start correcting. We continue to correct, and then we take off again. We don't yet have a full handle on how high the ISM will go this cycle, but if it goes above 60, I mean, those are high prices in Bitcoin. That's above 300,000, maybe even higher. Now, again, I don't use forecasts because you guys don't deserve them, because you use them against me and say, well, you predicted that. I'm not predicting. What we're trying to do is give you contextualization of how the market can evolve so you can play along from home. Rising ISM will be good for your bags. And rising ISM it may still be choppy because we're still coming through. We need rates to go lower. But as that happens, we will see this pick up. Forward-looking indicators of ISM, like ISM new orders, less inventories, leads by 3 months. It's going up very sharply. Again, expect it to be choppy, but it's telling us ISM should be going up. But probabilistically speaking, as the business cycle accelerates, people go further out the risk curve because they have more money. You're earning more money, your mortgage has gone down, you have higher savings, you can recycle them into assets. It happens at corporate level too, as corporate earnings go up and the overvaluation that people are scared about of the stock market, well, that all becomes noise as well because earnings expand. And then those earnings get recycled into investments and the market goes higher. So altcoins should outperform in the next phase once we get out of this corrective phase. Okay, let's look at these corrective phases. If you guys have got this far and followed me, we've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 20% plus pullbacks. And you can't remember those. You might remember the last summer one because that was pretty miserable, but that's it. We deal with this. The volatility is a feature, not a bug. You need the volatility to drive these massive rips when they come. So that's where we are. We've seen this. We should be somewhere close to bottoming. Now, with those 7 pullbacks, we've still had 600% returns from the low. Again, you've forgotten about those because you're like, oh my God, it got to 110 and now it's at 80. It's like, it's all fucking noise, kids. Really, honestly. When we go back to 2017, it was more violent because Bitcoin was earlier in its adoption phase and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30% plus pullbacks, some of them at 40%. So this is more like Solana now, which is more volatile because it's earlier in the cycle. It's more like Ethereum. It's more like others. So this gives you the contextualization of what you're going to have to stomach to make the money. So now, can we have another, 1 or 2 sharp sell-offs around these levels? Possibly. But basically, it's telling us everyone's got way too bearish worrying about global growth. They're not seeing that that was something that happened last year, and the forward-looking indicators are doing the opposite. So, your Tesla stock, your Coinbase stock, all of these things that you own they should be fine going forwards. We've just had a growth scare driven by the dollar and driven by financial conditions. That has passed. The dollar is weakening and rates are coming lower. So when I put my DMARC indicators on top, which are my favored technical analysis indicators, we're at day 6 of a 9 count. So it tells us probably in the next 3 days, this will all be done. Is the low in already? I think it probably is. But could we kind of bounce, have another stab at the low, whatever? Day 9, that would be fine. For the NASDAQ, because it's not open on weekends, it looks like it's kind of Wednesday that it does it. Almost everything has the same set of indicators right now. So it's because it's all driven by the same thing. So it tells us that all of this stuff that's making everyone nervous should be over by the by the middle of next week. And then we can go to the healing phase. And then again, we can start rising. The healing phase, who knows? Could be 2 weeks, could be a month. But the back end of March, we should start to see prices accelerate. And then April, May, June, we should see some really significant price action as the second phase of the banana zone kicks in. These phases of the banana zone, I get so fed up with people online going, where's my banana? Your banana fell over. Your banana's not ripe. Your banana, blah, blah. The banana zone is a period of time that lasts a year. It is not an instant gratification. You guys need patience more than anything else and need to understand markets. So we had the start of the banana zone. We are now in correction phase 1. That happens each and every time. Look at 2017. It's almost identical. Then, as we go into March, April, May, we start accelerating up again into the next phase of the banana zone. And then we'll have another correction. And you'll be going, oh my God, it's all over. It's all over. Am I going to die? Have we screwed this up? Where's your banana? Again, you'll have forgotten everything that went before it. And you'll be gripped with fear all over again. Then we have the final top into the end of the cycle. Let's go through how not to fuck this up. I've got the Don't Fuck This Up t-shirt on. If you're using leverage, you are going to get blown out and you're going to lose control of your tokens. Do not lose control of your tokens. Do not use leverage. Don't FOMO and don't get fearful at the wrong points in the cycle. We are still early stage within the final year of the crypto bull market when a lot of the big gains come. It's time not to lose your shit. Have patience. See the bigger picture.
That was Raoul's latest market update, where he delivered a deep, data-driven analysis of current market conditions and shared his expert insights on where he expects the market to trend in the coming months and as we close out the year. His perspectives, backed by macroeconomic trends and key financial indicators, offer valuable foresight for investors looking to navigate the evolving landscape. Staying informed on these insights can be crucial for making well-informed financial decisions in such a dynamic environment. Thanks for watching our latest market update. We truly appreciate your time and support. If you got value from this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the page grow. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions on what Raoul had to say. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button and turn on notifications so you never miss a crucial update. Big things are coming. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.